Yeah, create an EKS cluster using an EC2 instances. So first I'm going to create an EC2 instances and install all required dependencies like AWS CLI, EKS CTL and kubectl. After installing all this, and I'm gonna check whether it's installed or not. I'm going to install within the EC2 instances. First, I'm gonna launch an EC2 instances. Let's name it as uh, demo or EKS like that. And I'm gonna use Ubuntu permission for this. And I have like free tier access, so I'm gonna use free tier eligible ones. And I'm gonna use instance type t3.micro because I have like free tier available for that. Uh, okay, let's select t3.micro. After that, I'm gonna generate a key pair. Let's say in order to SSH data, I'm gonna create a key pair. So I use like a PEM file. I'll name it as EK something demo EKS like that, and I'll create a PEM file. Uh, so PEM file gets downloaded, and after that, I'll select the default VPC, and I'm gonna public IP as enabled. Then I'll create one security group let's allow all traffic inbound and outbound. So I'm gonna use all traffic and all TCP, like all traffic like that. Okay, and set up like while creating EC2 instances, so let's install all the dependencies like AWS CLI, EKCTL and kubectl by using shell scripting commands. Uh, okay, I have given all the shell scripting commands kubectl, AWS CLI and EKSCTL. Okay, let's launch instances. So launch instance. Okay, it will take some time to create and start running. Meanwhile, you need to check for like it is running and it should pass all the status check. It's now it's initializing. Let's wait for until it to like statistic is done. It will take some time because we are running some cell scripts in it, right? Yeah, it's ready and the statistic is passed to maybe. Let's connect to the instances using SSH. Let's use a terminal for this. Let's go to terminal. Let's go to POM file where we have downloaded. Mm, yeah, we forgot to put .pen. After that, we have copied that SSH reached to here and we're gonna get connected. Yeah, we connected to each instances. Now check whether those installed or not, like AWS CLI, KCTL, and kubectl. Let's check with the AWS CLI test assertion. Sorry, it's a wrong command. Let's before that, so we need to check before that, like we need to connect IAM role to the EC2 instances. So go to EC2 for actions and security group and create a role, IAM role. Yeah, create IAM role. When we click this, it will take to the IAM policies. So we need to attach some policies to the role. First, you need to create role like admin access, and you need to attach all these policies like administrator access, EKS, CNA policy, cluster policy. Because we are working with EKS, right? We need to attach EKS worker policy as well. We need to create role. In that role we need to have all these policies, so you have to create. I have already created, so I'll directly attach in the EC2 instances for admin access update IAM role. After updating IAM role, let's go to terminal. Yeah, in the terminal, let's check whether they are installed or not. So whether installed or not, source history. To check the previous commands, you can go to the history where I have done previous. Right. I can check AWS version. So everything is installed as per the shell we have given in the instance. So let's create a cluster using EKS ETL. EKS ETL create cluster. We can give any name. You can mention region and node type and nodes. So it will start create a cluster. It will take like 10 to 15 minutes. So meanwhile, we can look at this. Meanwhile, you can look at this. Like we have two approach, like imperative approach and declarative approach. For imperative approach, you can directly take the Docker image and you can run with the kubectl command, and you can expose the application port using the kubectl expose on like the happening is from flash, and you can mention the node, or it will take some default make port. For declarative approach, you can follow some like YAML manifest file for like power deployment and replica. So let's go with the imperative approach first. So the cluster finally got created. You can check in the AWS console as well. This demo, and you can check. Can go check on nodes are created or not. You can go to resources. Then check you can have all the you can go to compute where we have made this. So we have given three as nodes. So three node groups are created. Also, we check whether it got created as EC2 instance or not. Let's refresh this. Yeah, see, like three three nodes got created, which are EC2 instances, which acts as slave nodes. So three nodes are created. Let's go to terminal. Yeah, like you can check here, like using kubectl records, like you can see the nodes. See, the nodes are running and they are good. Let's create a pod now. So initially there will be no pods will be created. Then get pods. So there are no pods initially. Now we can use imperative approach to create the pods. So let's create like let's kubectl you like have already have Docker image which is like data queen film cached. So pod is created. Now let's check the pod is created or not. Kubectl get pods. Yeah, so the pod is running it one by one. Make sure it is ready and it is one by one available. Let's expose pod. Use expose command. If you give type node port, it will take a default port number. So let's check where it is, in which port it is running. Kubectl get SCC. So the application is running on like 32,654. So let's take public IP of node and check the application. So this is a public IP. Take the port number. It's 32654. Before that, like we need to create the security groups. Like let's get inbound roles. Like let's add custom TCP. Like it should between like 30,000 to 32,767. We had to add these security groups in the node groups, which are defaultly generated by the EKS CTL. So save rules. So now we can check the application. So it's running now. This is like an imperative approach way of like exposing our application or using. Now let's go to declarative approach. Like for this you can write YAML files. Let's go with the pod YAML file. First of all, let's delete the previous pod which we have created using imperative approach. Yeah, like the pod is deleted. So you can check the pod is deleted. Also delete the service port which we have, which were exposed as well. Now use a declarative approach. Let's use a VI editor. You can just write it, copy paste the YAML file, ending container portability and my image data client film cached. Let's save it. Let's create a service file to service YAML which expose the pod. Let's use like different node port. Let's give like a 32,000. CTL apply method file. Let's apply the pod. So the pod is created. Let's run the service file as well. Check the pods or not now. See the pod is running on the port 32,000. Let's check in the application. If you use the 32,000, see, we'll get the application and it is exposed to on port 32,000. We have to use public IP of nodes which is created by EKS CTL. Now check the pods. It's running. Well, so this is how create EKS cluster using EC2 instances. Each EC2 instance is created acts as a master and nodes acts as a slave. Make sure you need to delete the cluster before exiting.